What's up, everyone? Welcome to Aftershock. I'm Aaron, bringing you yet again another full show, results, and my review. So without any further ado, let's get right on into the TNA / GFW Slammiversary 2017 review. On the pre-show, KM, Laurel Van Ness, and Congo Kong faced off against Braxton Sutter, Ali, and Mahabali Shira. LVN smacked Sutter to start it off. KM hit the ego driver, which is his powerbomb lung blower. Kong hit the cannonball outside on the steps. Ali hit the alley drop, or the Dudley dog, or the acid drop. And the face team ends up winning via the BS Express. The match was not half bad. It was what you could expect out of any pre-show from any company. I gave it a 5.5. Now on to the main show. First off, the Anthem Owl flies into the ring to start off the night. And the authority of the Crash promotion, AAA, Pro Wrestling Noah, and Impact were announced. Garza Jr. and the Laredo Kid faced off against Drago and Hijo del Fantasmo. Faced off against Taiji Ishimori and Narumichi Marufuji versus LAX for the GFW and Impact Tag Team Championships, both. Not a unification match because LAX already has both of the titles, but it's for both of the titles. Lucha rules, no tagging. Very fast-paced match from the start. It reminded me kind of a Lucha Underground match. Drago and Phantasma showed great teamwork. LAX hit a cool reverse DDT powerbomb move. The Power Slam Tower of Doom was really cool. Ishimori hit the awesome Tombstone Gutbuster. Drago slipped on the rope a little bit. I called it. Drago and Phantasma hit a wicked double-team Tornado DDT from the corner. It was just wicked. The triple moonsault from the corner was cool. Marufuji and Ishimori dove out. Diamante got involved and was threw out by Garza. Phantasma hit the package Tombstone. Homicide got involved and hit the Gringo Killer on the apron. Laredo Kid hit the flip bottom from the top. LAX ended up retaining via the Street Sweeper. And post-match, Kodan gets in, cuts a promo, says there's another member of LAX. Match was actually really good. I gave it a 7 of 10. Really good match. Next we have Eli Drake and Chris Adonis, a.k.a. Chris Masters, versus Moose and D'Angelo Williams. D'Angelo Williams being a former Panther and Steeler in the NFL. He's a current free agent, I'm pretty sure, in the NFL. Moose and Williams got cheerleaders for their entrance. Williams highly impressed me in his first wrestling match here. He hit a code breaker, he hit a Samoan drop, a cannonball, he even done a standing moonsault. He very much impressed me. Moose and Williams hit a piggyback double senton. That was really cool. Moose dove to the outside from the middle rope. Drake and Adonis done a good job making them look really good. Moose and Williams end up winning via a splash on the table, not through it, but he did hit him. Post-match, Moose grabbed Drake at the stage and then powerbombed him through a table. Somebody was going through a table tonight. Match wasn't half bad. Like I said, D'Angelo Williams highly impressed me. I gave it a 6.5 of 10. EC3 then cuts a really good promo backstage. And that leads us into our next match, EC3 versus James Storm in a strap match. The crowd sang both entrance themes. A brutal style match. Storm got hung by the strap. Storm pulled EC3 into the post by the strap. EC3 tried to handcuff Storm to the turnbuckle, but EC3 ended up handcuffed himself. Storm whipped him 32 times. EC3 reversed the last call, but hit a 2%er for a near fall. EC3 took the strap off, pulled Storm into the rope, or the post. Storm hit the last call, but then collapsed after all the damage he had taken. EC3 ends up picking him up, hitting an Angel's wings, and winning. Match was actually really good. I gave it a 7. Next, we had Karen and Dutch Mantell backstage, and Bruce is missing. The Pope comes out to commentate. Josh Matthews and Scott Steiner versus Jeremy Borash and Joseph Park. Steiner rips up a sign on the way to the ring. Everyone was afraid of him. The crowd, it's that typical Scott Steiner shock emotion. The crowd definitely looked afraid of him. Matthews dove outside from the top. Steiner rips the barricade open. Steiner and Matthews chase him with golf cart and screaming fat asses and shit. That was pretty hilarious. It seems like they're still taking stuff from the Broken Angle, and I know Jeremy Borash had his hand in that, but it's not the same anymore. It's not the same without the Hardys. It's just not, guys. It was shot like the Final Deletion, like I said, but it wasn't the same. They stole the guy's truck, the guy that's been in every one of those segments for the past year or two. They stole his truck. Matthews and Borash fight in the pool. Shark Boy actually came back and got Matthews. That was really cool. Steiner threw Park through a wall. James Mitchell returns to turn Joseph Park back into Abyss. I thought that was freaking awesome. I'm not going to lie to anybody. Next we had hold on, guys. Next we had Rosemary versus Sienna for the Knockouts and GFW Women's Title Unification match. Abyss and Borash went over in that last match. Sienna wore the big headdress, and Rosemary got the cool entrance with all the girls coming with her that looked like her. Gail Kim then came in the ring and presented the titles. The match was awesome. Not gonna lie, it was awesome. A lot of fast pace and technical work both. Rosemary kicked out of the silencer. Rosemary hit the red wedding. Laura Van Ness came out to pull Hebner out. Allie came out with a kendo stick to even their odds. Sienna covered Rosemary's mouth as she was going for the mist. She got it on her hand. Rosemary then went for red wedding. Sienna rubbed the mist in her eyes to counter it. Sienna unifies the GFW and Impact Knockouts title via a rolling guillotine choke, which was pretty cool. I have heard in the past that Sienna actually does have a pretty distinguished MMA background, so that's cool. Match was very good, like I said. Next we had, I'm pretty sure next we had Davey Richards and Angelina Love versus Eddie Edwards and Alicia Edwards in a Full Metal Mayhem match. Edwards were attacked during the entrance, and things quickly spilled out. Alicia dove from the top to the floor. Love hit a spinebuster on a ladder. Love poured tacks in Eddie's mouth, and Davey hit the creeping death kick. That was a really cool spot. Edwards put a trash can over both of their heads and and they hit Davey and Angelina with 2 kendo sticks simultaneously. That was cool. Alicia powerbombed Love through a table. Edwards ended up getting the win via a sunset flip off the ladder through a table. Match was really good. I gave it a 6.5. Next we had Low Key versus Sanjay Dutt in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the X Division title. Great technical wrestling in the beginning. Sanjay missed the moonsault double foot stomp. Low Key rolled through a Super Hurricane Rana to hit a Warrior's Way for the first fall. They end up fighting outside. Low Key threw the ref into Dutt and hit a springboard kick. Low Key missed Warrior's Way into the steps and sold, hurting his leg. Low Key then hit a Warrior's Way after a catapult to the second. Then applies Fight of the Dragon, which is his Dragon Sleeper. Dutt rolls him up out of it for a second fall. Now, in the final fall of this match, Low-Ki hit the Key Crusher for a near fall. Dutt reversed the Trio Road Warriors way, and Dutt retains via the moonsault double foot stomp. And I thought that was a good move, seeing that they have been in India for quite some time now. That's definitely a smart move. Next, we have the main event of the night. For the Impact and GFW titles, the unification match, Lashley versus Alberto El Patron. King Mo in Lashley's corner, Dos Caras in Patron's corner. The match started off really fast. Patron dove out early into Lashley's uppercut. Mo got involved, but Dos Caras stopped it. Lashley hit a power slam on the steps. Patron had the armbar in the ropes, but he missed the suicide dive. I would like to also backtrack just a little bit. Jeff Jarrett, he came out to say thanks to the crowd and to just get them out for this main event. So I would be remiss in not mentioning that. Patron hit the draped foot stomp from the mat. Lashley got out of the armbar via a deadlift powerbomb. Lashley locked on a rolling armbar. Patron kicked out of a spear and reversed the second one with a drop kick. King Mo tried to get involved again. Dos Caras low-blowed him. Patron ends up unifying the titles via a double foot stomp, jumping from the apron over the ropes and hitting him, which was a different way that I've not seen him do this before. It was kind of cool. The match was very good. It was a 7 for me. It wasn't the best match I ever seen. But like Patron said, I have to agree with him. He called it before both of the matches, and he was correct. Lashley versus Patron was heads better than Lesnar versus Joe. It really was a lot better. Not to say that Lesnar versus Joe wasn't a decent match, because it was, but Patron Lashley definitely has it beat. Hope you guys enjoyed my review and the results from Slammiversary this year. I definitely enjoyed it. I hope you guys did as well. Super kick that like button, super kick that subscribe button, share it to your Facebook, Twitter, any other kind of social media, so maybe another wrestling fan can catch wind of these videos. I also have a lot of other videos on this channel that doesn't pertain to wrestling, like my game commentaries, like my vocal music covers. And also, I've got my iWrestling in Facebook. Search iWrestling. We have a fed, an e-wrestling fed that's over 1,000 members strong, and I've actually got almost every single one of my promos posted in their own playlist on this channel as well. So definitely check those out, and definitely head on over to Facebook and check out iWrestling. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and we'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.